Of you that are in your 20s and 30s, in an age when medical technology is improving every day, some of you may live to be 100. You have 70 years of your life ahead of you. If you don't get involved now to change the future and shape it, will leave behind to you a nation that you don't like. The best example is here in the UK, Brexit. If the young people had come out in the numbers that they needed to vote for their future, maybe the Brexit outcome would have been different.
Hello. So, can we take the staff from the older generation? Who's gonna pave the path for the price of reformation? It's time to pay. It's time to pay. The foundations of our nations are so complete, it's like a salvation of a city without a god. The skeletons and bones of our fighters lost in the mud. None of them labored and died without a hope. 68's let a wind change without a rope. As the city having a melody, that's a pity for those of us not above it. How do you build a home of mockery? Hunger for power and fame, living in luxury. Our people live in poverty, so would you place your hands to the scepter and trade their destinies? When the people cry, would you listen to bring a remedy? I pray the king shows mercy, while in the palaces the song of sorrow in the street and voices in the holy places. Deep within the youths, a lack of treasures with many graces. The bleeding womb of the motherland with unborn babies. Rebelled Africa with laboring for donkey ages. Forefathers broke stones for the gold diggers. A white master spent a black to a shapeshifter. Man of slavery, sentences of the dictator. Isn't it crazy? Buying riches with a print of paper.
This is a warning to young people across the world, particularly in Nigeria. You are 80% of the population. Since the moment, get involved. It won't be easy. It will not be easy, but you don't have a choice. And you can be social activists, you can do all this, but at the end of the day, you must get involved in the political process at one level or another if you want to change and shape your
For
future.
the kings and queens who called you Black Panther, a pledge to the creed for Yates who sang an anthem. The students for the freelance, students for those in prison, to the old souls for those lives that were forgotten. And to every kid who lost his dad in war, it feels so alone, the world is so cruel. Can we cry a river to create a stream? Never let them talk you out and waiting for big dreams. Let us build a time we all have been waiting for. We will lead up the candlelight anymore, or the pot of ashes that will litter the shore. We bury too many coffins in the land of the poor. Yeah, it's high time we change the narrative. We don't owe anyone apologies. We've been played many games of politics. Let's right or wrong, the nation's in the belly of the biz.
There is no alternative. The platforms exist. There are no barriers to joining. The platforms exist. But they need to come in without any sense of entitlement and be ready to serve and work hard and be frustrated. But in the end, they will prevail because they have the numbers, they have the brains, they have the access to the technology. Many of us cannot switch on a PC. We are on our way out. But you have to come in to push us out. And you must.